Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. Today we have our custom WWE DVD collection. So these are, all the burned pay-per-views and events I have kind of acquired over the years. At the end of the video, I'll even go through some of the custom VHS tapes I made back in the day. So yeah, this was another kind of request from a subscriber. I always wanted to somewhat do a video on this, but so, some people, they got a lot of customs in their collection. I'm not typically one to buy a lot of customs. I have my reasons, but a while back, I was able to get Over the Edge and Survivor Series together. These ones actually have disc art and whatnot, but the cover art is pretty bad. Over the past couple of years, I've seen, customs done very well, and I've seen customs done very poorly. So there are some people that do very good work. And I'll get into that in a later video, because I do have some New Japan Blu-rays and some other WCW Blu-rays. I'll do the separate video for those. But next up here, I'm going to show the fully loaded 2000. Never really got a case for this or nothing, but I do keep it with the Summerslam 2000 DVD, and I got the DVD fully loaded before I ended up buying the VHS. So Over the Edge, of course, was never released. Survivor Series only released on tape. The In Your House. So I pretty much got every In Your House on DVD up to 1998. So the first 20 I got on DVD. Now, the guy I bought from, I wasn't happy with how he handled my purchase, so this was like a one-time thing. And after this, I really halted buying these kind of things from people until I found a couple other guys. So yeah, this is pretty much every In Your House on DVD. So we got In Your House 1, 2, this is 95. I'll review all of these eventually, in full. In Your House 4, 5, 6. We got Good Friends, Better Enemies in 96. Beware of Dog, we got both shows on there. International Incident. So I wanted every In Your House on a separate disc. We got Mind Games, Buried Alive, and then It's Time. And that's 95 and 96. In here, we got the other ones from 97. And if you've seen my latest video, I do have pretty much every pay-per-view on 98 on VHS. So here we got Final Four, Canadian Stampede. We got Revenge of the Taker and Cold Day in Hell. This is what really started bugging me about when I bought this, because I did ask for 20 DVDs on, I wanted each pay-per-view on its own disc. So he did this for whatever reason. So he wrote the black, I wrote the blue. He said they were initially on the same thing, whatever. So I ended up getting 19 discs instead of 20. And 2 of them were on the same thing. Then here we got Ground Zero, Bad Blood, DX, and the second mistake this guy made, No Way Out 1998, In Your House 20. I didn't originally ask for this because I had it on VHS. I wanted No Way Out 2001 And so this guy messed up my order pretty much 2 times in the same order. And then he pretty much refused to send me the No Way Out 2001. I could understand the thing about putting both events on the same disc, whatever. But, you messed up my order 2 times within, twice in one order wasn't a good start for him. Got a couple more here before we get to the tapes. Got the Chris Benoit Raw Tribute Show. For obvious reasons, it was never released on DVD or anything. And as of now, it's not going back on WWE Network. It probably never will. It's been replaced. So this is a cool little thing to have. Got Benoit with the world titles, the US titles. This is how I picture customs being. A nice cover art. Disc art doesn't really bother me. But, putting together some type of package like this, some people do a really good job. And I was very satisfied with something like this. When you're buying older content like this, it's harder to get, the best quality. But in 2020, 2019, 2020, the WWE Network has high definition quality. I understand this isn't on the network, but stuff like the In Your House pay-per-views, those are all on the network. These are not the best quality, but they are, I believe, original showings. But I expect high quality with a lot of my content. And then we got the Super World of Sports 10 disc set. These are all just in white sleeves. But this is a really cool pickup, I thought. And it's got all the listings for all 10 discs. This is something I can get into. This is a beautiful artwork. And I want to get another big case for all of these because I don't want them in the white sleeves. So, Super World of Sports, I'll have to review those as well at one time. And if you're unfamiliar with this was some promotion in Japan which featured the WWF and New Japan, All Japan. It was a whole variety of different guys on here. We got the Road Warriors versus Hogan and Tenryu, Hogan versus Yoshiaki Yatsu, Randy Savage versus Tenryu. This features the fight between Earthquake and what's his name? I believe it's over here. Yeah, Koji Katao versus Earthquake, John Tenta. That's it. WrestleFest from the Tokyo Egg Dome. So these are all really cool shows. We got Ric Flair versus Tenryu. So Tenryu was their big name back in this time. So let's get into these VHS, custom VHS tapes. A lot of these are the earlier Smackdown releases. So we got the first episode here. Here we are. From August of 99. Not the pilot in April. The premiere episode featured Rock and Triple H. And then we got the beginning of the September 2nd, 99 episode. So when I was a kid doing this, I didn't realize you had to set the tape length. So this one only went about 2 hours. Later on, I figured out how to do that and put it in EP, 6 hours. So these first couple are only about 2. So we got here, which was The Rock and Sock versus Triple H and Shane in the main event. And then we got the 9/9/99 episode of SmackDown, which featured the Buried Alive tag team match, Big Show and Taker versus Rock and Sock. Really cool. And I did write the date, so this was Worcester, Massachusetts, and Albany, New York. And then here we got the 9/16 episode, the Thomas and Mack Center in Vegas, where the referees went on strike. So I did review these other ones, in the process of reviewing the rest. And yeah, this is where I started taping everything. I believe this has an episode of Jacked or Metal or something on here as well. And this is around the time where Vince won the title. So that'll be cool to go back and review. I did not tape everything as I wanted, but fast forward to February 1st, 2001. This was the Smackdown Extreme episode. Yeah, so every match was extreme. And there's probably a few really cool episodes on here to review. Fast forward again a couple of years. We got some stuff from 03, 04. I believe Brock Lesnar breaking the ring is on here as well. So we got May 5th, 2003. Right before Bad Blood. This was actually in, I believe, Nova Scotia, Canada, or something like that. The build to Triple H and Kevin Nash, Hell in a Cell. Yeah, we got the Mr. America stuff. Mr. America, Roddy Piper. Then we got the final episodes of 2003 Raw. And that one is like a... we also got Tribute to the Troops 2004 SmackDown. So that final episode of 03 was like a best of kind of episode. Similar to like the best of 2001 DVD. Then we got some more. The first Raw of 2004. So back in like this time, now I'm starting to get back into this. We got some Smackdowns of 04. Where Big Show and Brock break the ring. And then we got April of 04. This is where Chris Benoit was now the World Heavyweight Champion. So, really cool. You know, some of them I didn't mark as good as I could have, but really cool. And this one, always mark your tapes, guys, because you won't know what's on them. I did go back and watch some of this. It has SmackDown from May 5th, 2005. So, fast forward another couple years. And this was the build-up to the JBL John Cena stuff. And their I Quit promos. We also had Ray versus Chavo. So, pretty good episodes of Raw and SmackDown on there. You know, if you guys got any suggestions, as always, comment down below. And, you know, I'll try to do my best with things. But this is my custom kind of wrestling collection. And if you have any custom wrestling DVDs, I know there's a ton out there. Let me know. And we'll talk to you guys later. Peace.